Hey everybody, my name is Karo Orujian and I was born and raised in Glendale, California. I'm currently 19 years old and I'm enrolled in the BSN program at West Coast University. My expected graduation date is November of 2016. I'm currently in my second term right now and this is my second online class. So I'm here to talk to you guys about my favorite hobby, which is boxing. Boxing is my favorite hobby because it's a one-on-one sport. I've been boxing for about the past 3.5 years already, and I haven't been boxing for the past 3 or 4 months though because I had a broken and dislocated shoulder. During my last sparring session at boxing class, I dislocated my shoulder in the ring, and in the heat of the moment, I didn't realize I dislocated it, so I kept fighting, which caused me to break my shoulder in the ring. So instead of just having a 1 month healing time, it extended to about 5 or 6 months until I could be fully healed. So I'm impatiently waiting for the day that I could get back into the ring and start training again. So, boxing is my favorite sport because it's just you and your opponent in the ring. You don't rely on a teammate, you don't rely on anybody else. It's just you showing off the skills, techniques, and power that you acquired during your training against your opponent. It's you trying to prove that you are the better person in the ring against your opponent. It's you doing your best that you can, using all of your skills that you learned, keeping a sharp ear out for your coach to hear any advice that he has to give you, and the ultimate goal is just you trying to get your hand raised at the end of the night. That has to be the best feeling in the world when you come out victorious, when you know that you were better than the person in front of you in the ring that night. So, those of you that don't know much about boxing just probably think that it's two guys in the ring or two girls in the ring just trying to take each other's heads off. I could see why you guys are thinking like that, but that is totally not it. Boxing is a very delicate sport. It is known as the sweet science, and there's a definite reason for that. Boxing requires to be very precise, dedicated, and you have to be very sharp and fast. If you don't have speed in boxing, then I can say that you are a useless fighter, because speed overpowers everything. You could be the strongest person in the gym, you could lift the heaviest weights, but once you get in the ring, you might not know how to do anything, because boxing requires a lot of training and a lot of effort to it. So, a fast person could beat the strongest person in the ring. It's all about speed in boxing. So, those of you that haven't watched boxing before, or those of you that do watch boxing, just look at it as, oh, one guy is trying to hit the other guy, and the other guy is just trying to hit him back and see who is stronger. But when you know about boxing and you go into detail about it, you'll see that every single move they make and every time that they throw the punch, it's all calculated, and they think about every punch before they throw it. And if you listen carefully when you hear the corners yelling at them, you'll notice that the fighter is doing exactly what the corner men are telling them to do, because the coach sees the fight from a different angle than you will. So it is all very important. When you see the fighter throwing a punch, then the fighter had to think about the punch. He had to make sure the punch is going to land before he threw it. Because if he didn't, he's just losing his energy, which means he's going to run out of stamina by the end of the 12 rounds, and he will end up losing the fight. Because 36 minutes is a long time to fight. Those of you who have never boxed, I would like you guys to try 2 minutes and see how you guys can handle it. In conclusion, those of you guys who have never taken a class, I would like you guys to take a class or two and see how you guys like it. I guarantee that you guys will change your perspective on boxing. Thank you for watching my video, and bye bye.